Hello everyone, welcome to a different type of video. It's still technically the new era. I want to try something new, just a different type of video. Now you guys gotta let me know if you like it or not. Leave comments and likes and stuff. If you dislike it, leave a dislike, I'm down for that. I just want to hear feedback. I'll probably do a couple of these, and if you guys don't like them, then just let me know and I'll stop them. But if you guys want to see these type of videos, let me know. Today we're going to be doing the Jackbox Party Pack 1 through 8, the best games within each party pack, in my humble opinion. Now, I get it. It's 2021. Opinions are like Satan. So, for the love of God, don't cancel me because of my opinion. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we can get on with the video. So we're going to start off with F tier. Yeah. Here we go. Someone's going to hate me for this. I think the Fibbages suck. Now, apparently they don't because they made 3 of them. But all of them are trash. Every single one of them. There's a game called Earwax. I've played it once. It was, okay. I could see myself putting Earwax in D tier. But, I don't know. I just didn't find it fun. It's a game about, sound effects, and you have to guess what it is. I don't know. It was very, very odd. Word Spud I've played once, and it was the worst game ever. Now, granted, it was in Party Pack 1, so they didn't have a whole lot going, but still, I thought it was awful. And they had Lie Swatter, which, again, I think was in Party Pack 1 or 2. I didn't find it very appealing. I can't remember much about it, but it was it was kind of like Fibbage, except you had to find lies and stuff. I can't remember. I never played them, so they're an F tier. Anyway, we're moving on to D tier. Drawful is here, both 1 and 2. I just don't find them fun. I'm not good at drawing, but I also never played them. But they're better than Fibbage, so they're in D tier. Dictionarium I've played a lot, but it's not fun. You make up words, or you make up definitions for words that exist. That part's fun, but it's not innovative. I don't find it enjoyable. There's a game called Gaspionage. This is in Party Pack 2 or 3. I've played it 1 time. It gives you a percentage, and you have to guess if it's higher or lower, or guess the percent or something. It's a full-on guessing game, which is fun in some aspects, but it's not. I don't think it's executed well. And Role Models, I played this once on stream, and you have to have a lot of friends to do it. And honestly, I think it's just kind of odd. It's which one of y'all is the clumsiest? Well, we can just tell each other that. We don't have to play a game to figure that out. So, F tier is these are the worst games ever created, and D tier is I'll play them. They're not fun. But now we're moving on to C tier, which is okay, these games are fine. I'm okay with these games. If I was forced to play these games, I would not want to pluck my own eyes out. So we have Blather Round, which is actually Brianna, one of my best friends. That's one of her favorite games. She loves that game, just because she's super good at it. And I didn't put it in C tier because I'm bad at it. I like it, and sometimes I'm good at it. But I just don't think it's super... There's not a lot going on. It's not complex. It's hey, you gotta describe a person, a thing, or a place. And it's okay, that's cool. And it is fun, but it's just not super duper fun. Civic Doodle, better than Drawful. Easily. But again, it's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot going on. And then Bidiots, I've played this maybe twice. And honestly, I just like Predatory Loans. Now, it's not in C tier just because of Predatory Loans. But the game is fun. It's like a auction thing. You draw stuff, and you have to auction it off, and then people bid on it, and then you can get Predatory Loans to come help you out. It's fun. I just don't think it's, really innovative. Now we're getting into B tier. B tier is dude, if these games, were by themselves or something, I'm down for that. I'm playing these just because, like, I'm in my free time, kind of. So, we're starting off with Zebel Dome. Now, Andrew and I play this tons of times when we start off the Party Pack 5 streams, just because it gets real chaotic, and I would love to play this with, like, 2 to 6 other players, like, in the room. I feel like it gets super chaotic, really hectic, but really, really fun. Talking points, we never get to see on stream because it's very, like, the people in the room have to do it. I played this, it was me, Andrew, Brianna, and my girlfriend Miranda. We all played this, and we would just, like, would try and... So, talking points, if you don't know, it's a PowerPoint presentation where one guy is the presenter, the rest people, one person helps out the presenter, quote-unquote helps out, and the other people are the audience, and they have to rank. So the presenter is trying to present, while the right-hand man is trying to either help them out or trip them up. And let me tell you, Andrew tripped me up, I tripped Brianna up, and Miranda actually, I think, helped... Brianna helped Miranda out. Like, we were all just trying to trip each other up, except Brianna and Miranda. They're really, really close. But if it was anyone else, we were trying to trip each other up. It was awesome. It just gets super chaotic. I went from talking about a banana to a monkey in space or something. It was awesome. Bomb Corp. Now, if you've seen my earlier streams, Andrew and I played this a lot, and we actually got stuck in Bomb Corp. It's basically like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, except Jackbox edition. I love this because it's super stressful, super team cooperative. But Andrew gets super stressed at these games because it's about defusing a bomb, and he's just like, well, I guess I'm dead. Next is Joke Boat. Now, this is my favorite game in the Party Pack 6, but I don't think it's a good game, period. Like, Joke Boat's fine. It's cool, but sometimes the joke setups don't work out. Like, sometimes it's like, how many blanks does it take to change a light bulb? Well, like, it's like you put in the whatever, but then it's like, well, 1, 2, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't even get to have the full punchline. It sets it up for you, and sometimes the jokes fall flat. Push the Button. This is basically Among Us. It's really cool. Andrew and I played this off camera just the other day to see what it was. And honestly, it would be impossible to do on stream, but it is really fun. It's basically just Among Us in Jackbox. It's kind of cool. And then we have Fakin' It. Now, I played this with... Oh, lordy. This was so long ago, because this is in Party Pack 3. So I was playing this with... It was me, Andrew, his girlfriend at the time, Tori, Ariel, and that might be it. Or maybe there was one other person. It was a buttload of us. And basically, there's one faker, and your phone message will be like, try to blend in. And you don't know what they're talking about, but you just have to, like, either point at people or make random faces or, like, lie about something. Just type up something random on your phone. And I was the faker at one point. I got to the final round and then got caught. It was so sad. But it's really fun. Again, impossible to do on stream. Rank A. Now, these games, I'm like, these games, dude, if these games were by themselves, I would buy them. So, here we go. Bracketeering. I love that. It's super duper dumb, but so fun. Because it'll be like, they'll just give you something random. And even though, if you've seen my streams, it gets super fun and super intense. And even though Chicky Nugs always wins, I still had to give it an A tier rank because it's just so much fun. I put Quiplash and Quiplash 2 up in here because, dude, Quiplash is just so much fun. I bought Quiplash as its own individual game on the PlayStation before I got the Party Pack. Jackbox, both the 2015 edition and full stream are here. I like 2015 better because they have the wrong answer of the game, which I thought was super duper innovative and fun. And I made a whole series on the Jackbox 2015 thing. If you have not seen it, they are older videos. Go watch it. I play rounds where it's just me, where it's me versus Andrew, me versus Dad, me versus my grandma, and then all those people, me and Andrew working together, me and Dad working together, me and my grandma working together. I got my mom in on this. She has never been in any other video. My mom has been in one Jackbox video on my channel, one video on my channel, and it was in a Jackbox 2015 episode. I didn't think she'd do it, but she did. So that was really cool. We have Split the Room. I'm a very hypothetical, theoretical person, so they'll give me the scenario, and I'm like, oh man, I've been prepared for this my whole life. And I'll just make up something random. It's super duper fun. It's like, and when they give you a tough decision and people split the room, it's really, really cool. Like, you could get into full topic debates about this. Angel and I haven't, but we could, and it would be super awesome and super fun. TKO, this is another drawing game, but on shirts, and it's like a martial arts game. If you haven't seen it, I have done mini streams on this. This is my favorite Jackbox Party Pack 3 game, even though Quiplash 2 is in the Party Pack 3. TKO, there's so many fun memories I have with TKO. Monster Seeking Monster, it is super annoying when you play with Tori, but if you're not playing with Miss Malfoy, this game is very enjoyable. It's just impossible when Tori is in on the stream. I put Trivia Murder Party up in here because I think it's really, really fun to mix Murder Party Mystery with trivia. Patently Stupid, I think it's fun to just draw inventions. And then the first two Party Pack 7 or Party Pack 8 games. Wheel of Enormous Proportions, I like how they do that trivia thing and how it's a spin the wheel kind of type thing. And Drawful Animate, that's the best Drawful by far. The other Drawfuls were in D tier. This is an A tier. I just like the animation process. Now we're on to S tier. There are 6 games in S tier, and these games are like, dude, if I'm doing a stream, we're playing these types of games 2 or 3 times. Survive the Internet. This is probably Quiplash meets, I don't even know, like, just, it's like Quiplash, but you make fun of other people as opposed to just, like, making fun of yourself. It's really fun. You try and, someone gives you a comment, and then you have to twist their words and make them look idiotic. It's awesome. Quiplash 3, I think it's the best Quiplash. I just like how there's, you can do certain, like you can do themes, like New Year's or whatever, or you can do just a regular good old Quiplash. Then there's Job. This is also in the Party Pack 8. I think this is one of the best games that they've ever made. That's why it's an S tier. You go for a job, but you can't use your own words for the interview or the icebreakers or anything. You have to use other words that people provide. It's really, really cool. Sometimes you get screwed over because people just write like random things, but more or less, 8 out of 10 times, you're going to get something you can work with, but you got to be super creative. Next one is Devils in the Details. This is always so chaotic. I've played it on stream. I played it with friends just in here, like, at my house. When it's with people just at your house, it's really effective, but it's also, like, more stressful. There's more yelling going on. I played it with my girlfriend, Brianna, and Andrew, and we were just all screaming at each other, like, drive the car, get in the family photo. It's so much fun. And just the idea of these devils doing family tasks is so much fun. Madverse City is another one. I haven't played this in a while, but it's my favorite Party Pack 5 game. It's just robot rap battles. You got to be super creative, and you don't even have to be musically inclined. You just have to rhyme words. And sometimes you don't even have to rhyme. Sometimes people will be like, I know this doesn't rhyme, but subscribe to Gamer's Garage. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to vote for that robot. People just like you can either take it seriously and try and rhyme, or you can take it funny and just not rhyme. And this is also where I have a special memory with this because Hive Mind used like 80 different like computers and stuff to sign into the audience, and that was just the funniest thing ever. One of my best channel highlights. Trivia Murder Party 2, I think it's obviously better than the first one, and I like how there's little Easter eggs and just how it plays out. I just think they took what Trivia Murder Party did well and they made it better. And usually S tier is where it ends, but this list also had a SS tier, or a double S tier. And there are only 3 games that I put in this tier, because I think they're just so much fun. One of them is Weapons Drawn. Weapons Drawn, it's super duper long, it's super duper brain taxing, but it is so much fun. it's a group of murderers and detectives, and you're murdering each other's what's it called? I don't know, like you accomplices, and it's so much fun. I've been the best detective to this date. I've been the best detective in both weapons drawns that I have done, and it is super duper fun. This one's going to be a controversial pick. Apparently, no one else except me loves Pull Mine. I think this is the freaking best game in the Party Pack 8, but apparently I'm wrong. You have a group of people. Now, granted, it probably would be better if I did this with just a group of people at my house, because then we could talk about it. But on stream, it's super duper fun anyway. Like, one of them is like, pick the top 5 most annoying Christmas songs or something, and then you gotta pick it, and then there's like special rules, like you can't pick the first one, or you have to do it in numerical order but reversed, so you have to pick number 8 up to number 1. Like, it's really cool. I don't know why people don't like it as much as I do. And I think maybe the best game that Jackbox has ever made. Now, granted, I just started playing the Party Pack 8, so Pull Mine could jump ahead, Weapons Drawn could jump ahead, heck, Job could jump ahead. I think the best game currently right now is Champed Up. That is so much fun. It's basically everything that Drawful did right, and then everything that Bidiots did right, and honestly, TKO, it's just a better version of that. You draw stuff and they'll be like, champion of, I don't know, whining, and then someone draws Karen and someone draws Chad, and it's like, oh, well, Chad isn't he's not complaining about nothing. So, and then you gotta pick. It's really, really fun. I love Champed Up, and to this date, right now, if you ask me today, I'd say those are my top 3 picks. Champed Up, Pull Mine, Weapons Drawn, and yeah. And they might flip around, of course, depending on when you ask me, but right now, those are my top 3 games. If you guys like this series, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be doing more tier list videos if you guys want. If you don't, then heck, I'll drop the series. But I did want to try out a different style of video, see if you guys are interested in it. And if you want to participate, heck, leave your top 3 Jackbox games in the comments below. And bonus question, if you can make your own Jackbox party pack of existing games, what would you pick? What would your 5 games in your pack be? I don't even know. I'd have to look over it, but I'll think about it. I just it'd take me a while. Even though I could just say my top 5, I think I'd want to switch it up a little bit. So yeah, leave down top 3, and if you can make your own party pack, what would you pick? So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. Again, super experimental. So, just let me know if you want to see more of these. And let me know if you don't want to see more of these. Maybe it's just like, hey, play the games and scream at them. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. Just wanted to try out this new style of video. See you guys next time. Peace out. Later.